Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to this new video on Avalanche or Avax. We're going to do a full analysis here. Wanted to do an update because earlier today and yesterday evening as well, I noticed a little bit more of Avalanche mentions and Avax mentions on X. So what I think is that at this point of time, they're actually rolling out a relatively big marketing campaign. I'm not sure of that, all right, but I've seen a lot of mentions of Avax all of a sudden, even though I don't think my algorithm necessarily is in the Avax sphere, which could be interesting, all right, if they actually push some sort of a marketing campaign, like we also saw with Sui, for example. And we'll look at the price as well. But what they did, for example, with Sui back at the beginning of August, like that rallied a lot, all right? That 2x'd, even though it's a major project, which doesn't often 2x. So therefore, I think Avax is interesting as well. We have already seen some confirmation from the price that there is something going on. It's been a relatively strong performer over the course of the day and also overnight. So that's interesting. But first of all, like I said, I mean, Avalanche actually has some interesting things going on with Avax 9000, for example. Just in general, a ton of interesting developments with their Avalanche Innovation House, but also some sort of a new big game launching soon, but also building and deploying on Avalanche L1 on testnet using USDC as gas, and they have some sort of a bounty program. So Avalanche in general doing a lot, which is bullish, right? You want projects that are actually developing, that are actually trying to build utility. Now, I have to say, like, this is still bullish. This is bullish because it increases the mind share of Avax. More people are talking about it, which means more people potentially can get bullish on it. And you can also look up Avax, and you'll see what I mean in that a lot of more people are now posting about it, in my opinion at least. But can we see that in the fundamentals? No. The total value locked for Avalanche right here, daily active addresses, daily transactions, DEX trading volumes, there's no increase in there. So it is still bullish, like I said, because of that mindshare portion of the story. But in general, we don't see any major increases in usage of the Avalanche network, which is a shame, but that could still come, that it could be lagging. And if we look at the price, it does get more interesting, all right? We've seen some major bullish momentum since Friday after that liquidation spike. And Avax, like I said, has been one of the strongest performers in at least the last 24 hours. And we are now at a crucial resistance level that if we break above that, technically I would say we are bullish. There's a lot of momentum coming in as well for Avax right here in the weekend. So I think it's too early to buy Avax, but because of all of those reasons, like, you have to keep an eye on this. We got a major buy coming in right here during the night, beginning of Asian session or at the end in the US. Got some more big buys coming in right here, as you can see, or hopefully you can see this. And then earlier this morning as well. Right now it's a little bit flat over the last 2.5 hours, but still bullish. For me, the main question when we look at the technicals is, can we break above this level right here at 23.5? Let's call it like that. Technically, that's such a strong resistance level that I need to see that break before I will consider buying Avax. You have the 200 EMA there, you have the 382 FIB there. It's just in general a major level to break above right here. A little bit of a bigger level, but let's keep it at 23.5. So if we're able to break above that, then I think Avax is also an interesting buy. But it remains a bit scary on a Sunday, all right, if you know what I mean. Sundays can be very volatile. So will I buy Avax if we do get this breakout? Probably, but I will have a very wide stop, so it won't be a great trade. But if we are actually able to break out here, first price target would be 25, but I think if Bitcoin also holds its support, I think we could rally up into the 26 and 27s quite quickly, as Avax is usually a very fast rallier. So keep your eyes on that level. For now, I wouldn't assume anything. What I have is I have a price alert at 23.3. If we break above that, that's interesting. If we don't, I will assume we'll just drop back down into consolidation here. So yes, I think Avax is interesting here. I don't think it's interesting enough yet. Those are my thoughts. That's my judgment. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.